Hey Francois. Hey to everyone who's on the stream. So yeah, a couple of German, couple of English, and then we're going to do an American. The English, one of them is London Faversham. Let me get the Ahrensburg. Let's get the doors open here. Yeah, so we're going to look at the Class 375 that's just been released on Marketplace in southeastern dark blue. So it's sort of the same colour scheme as the Javelins, the 395s, which looks really interesting. It's completely realistic. It's not fictional at all. Let's get all of that goodness switched on. And we're going to look at the Class 40. So, with any luck, I've spent a bit of time trying to configure and get my rail driver. Even my rail driver should be playing ball of the Class 40 now. It's got a couple of little oddities. Rubq, you're having no more problem with the workshop. That's good. That means that change has worked. So, remember the little problem I had with the workshop the other day? Well, hopefully that should now be resolved. Right, so we need to go forwards. Now what I need is my foot pedal. Come here, foot pedal. J.I. Brewer, thank you for the follow, much appreciated. Still in restrictive monitoring, and that was a restrictive signal, so I should not release, or I shall get told off when I get to the next signal. So we've got a BR143 pushing us at the other end. So there you go, Class 143. Still in restrictive monitoring, so I can't go above about 40 km at the moment. Reduce speed 60. So now we're out of restrictive monitoring, I can push it up to 60. Right. Let's try backwards today. Forwards is so overrated. It is a bit, isn't it, really? Forwards is just boring. Forwards is for boring people. Right. Speed limit's 120. Now let's gun it. Oops, no, let's not gun it quite so badly. Let's just gun it a little bit. Less gun it. Gun it with less gun. That was down to Matt. Yeah, Steve is blaming me for. He seems to think that I messed about with my machine before he sat down on it. None of you bought Henry Hoover a birthday present yesterday. Well, that's disgraceful. No, there isn't a giveaway. I just haven't had time to get everything up to date, Deadly Dorito. If I get the chance to stream over the weekend, then we'll do one there. Failing that, I'll try to aim for it early next week. Right, next station is in 5.4 kilometers, Hamburg Lübeck. Yes, happy birthday to Henry Hoover. Is this Hamburg Lübeck Max Stream trains? Yes, it is. This is indeed Hamburg Lübeck. There we go, Hamburg Rahlstedt. Nice, Fluky Harry, you got your rail driver coming, have you? Excellent news, and wow, this thing brakes a lot more than I was expecting. Thanks, Bohansky, welcome to the stream. Due in here at 10:28:25. We're going to come in about 5 seconds early, I think. Just completed your first ever shunting scenario with 961 points, Ayrton's 8. Well done. Well done indeed. He moved to Pyongyang. Right, where are we anyway on this route? Okay, so we're starting off just outside Hamburg and we're heading into Hamburg. So this is only a 30-minute scenario, it's not too long. Good evening, Kevrev. Not got any special indications on the PZB, so we're able to accelerate up to the 460. OV Yongan, thank you for the follow, much appreciated. Hamburg Tondorf, coming up in a couple of kilometres. Hey Chicago Rail fan, it's good so far, isn't it? A couple of half-hour German scenarios, and then we'll get on to some other. We've got other stuff to look at as well, including the 2 new releases today. Well, there was 3 releases today because there was a wagon pack I think as well, but I've not got a thing to show those yet. I'll try and do that next week. Why do I always do German scenarios first? Very simple. If there's any Germans that want to watch them, their time zone is such that they would be wanting to go to bed far earlier than people want to watch them in the UK. I think it's a 2 or 3 hour time difference, or the US where it's considerably different. So if I was to play the German scenario second, all the Germans would have gone to bed. Which is why I always do German, then British, then American. The energy efficiency pack for route building, there you go. I don't know anything about that pack at the moment, if I'm honest. 1 hour time difference to Germany, is it? Oh, okay, I thought it was more for some reason. Shows what I know, really, doesn't it? Right, that's Hamburg Tondorf. Mr. Train Expert, I'm afraid I can't answer questions about things that haven't already been announced on the website. Same for anybody else. I've noticed 2 or 3 people asking me, "Oh, DTG making? Will they ever make? Why don't they make?" I can't answer those questions, I'm afraid. It's the Mole Man. Welcome, Mole Man. Been a while since Mole Man's been around. Anyone think you've been busy with a life or something? Looks like we've got a 294 or something of that ilk coming in. Right, doors are closed. Again, nothing special on PZB, so we're able to get going. Yep, 294. Yeah, GWR, send me a screenshot through Steam, that's probably a good idea. Next station, Hamburg Lübeck in 3.4 kilometers. Sit back, relax and watch Matt run red lights. Oh, thanks, Steve. Noted for future reference. No comment about the absolutely perfect German scenario yesterday, though. None at all. From anybody. Other than, oh, no fails. Hamburg Lübeck coming up. I sped in it once. Once. I sped in it once. We're coming here about a minute early, so cruise in gently. Discovered a bit of 1 in 15 track. Wow, Amarillo, that's nice. Actually, yes, this is the ICE2 has got a very early implementation of PZB. Right, we're all in. We're still early even with that very relaxed approach. Oh, sorry, no, it's the ICAT, which isn't. I guess the PZB isn't quite up to the BR155, but it does all have all of the usual, all of the enough that would make it mess. Karma99 was very impressed with my driving of the K1 in the fog the other day. Well, yes, that's praise. Awesome, thank you, Pete. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Actually, it was a really good scenario. They're using intermittent mogginess for the wipers. Union of South Africa, fellow A4 fan. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for the follow. 1000 was achieved when playing Game of Gnomes and Holiday Express. I got something like 13 gold medals. Twarog, when your lady says she needs some help, you've got to give her some help, and you've got to be pleased about it, because otherwise, all those toys you're buying. Hasselbrook. Old Al, what's my screen res? I'm playing the game at 1920 by 1080, and the stream is at 1280 by 720. Steel in the box, thank you for the follow, much appreciated. So much for overspeeding. Actually, we should think seriously about stopping. It's better. Man, this thing stops like it's on rails or something. It's corners like it's on rails. It stops on a dime, that's the one. What is it you need a copy of, Karma? More intermittent mogginess. Vancouver lad, screen resolution. I'm running the game at 1920 by 1080. And I'm streaming at 1280 720, so it's being downsampled for the stream. Do I work with any of these guys? Well, I work with Steve. I don't work with anybody else in the stream though. They're all crazy. If there is anybody else that I work with, I'll let them announce themselves. They won't not want to be outed. Hey there, Simon Lund. I've worked sort of with Pete and Ed, but as third parties, which is awesome actually. That was great fun. Oh yes, Chris, you were one of the initial Pioneer Program members for Steam Workshop, weren't you? No, don't release the brakes yet. Right. Yeah, I guess it depends on your definition of who I work, what you mean by work with, because as Dark says, I kind of work with the mods, but just not a DTG. How many packs of fizzy pairs is too many for one evening? They haven't made a number that big, Karma99. Keep going. Don't need to accelerate, we're getting dropped to 60 in this signal. Next station is Hamburg Bahnhof, the end of the and this is the end of the scenario. Got a 40 limit coming up. This will be getting a distance signal for it in a minute. Not stopping here, we're going through. Yes, Danny's merged Hamburg Lübeck and Hamburg Hanover together, I believe. Moggies is an anti-Minecraft lightsaber. Well, I'll take it off you then. Right, 40 limit takes us into Hamburg. Oh, there's Atomic Danny. Welcome to stream, Danny. Moggy, it is always time for shameful self-promotion. Shameful shelf-promotion. Those things that you put things on, that's a shelf promotion. I don't want to know what a shameful shelf is. You can keep that to yourself, if that's fine. Hey Jesse James, welcome. Right, we're just coming into Hamburg Hauptbahnhof at the moment. Once we get down the platform a little bit, we shall stop. Right. Victor, is this route compatible with Hamburg Hanover? They share the same origin, which means they can be joined, and I believe Danny is in the process of doing that at the moment. There's an ICE coming in over there. Ed, you should do your A-class in like Virgin cranes or something like that. I remember as a joke back on MSTS, UK Train Sim, when Branson helped get Flying Scotsman, someone repainted it in Virgin livery, like a Pendolino style, and everyone really hated themselves because they really liked it. It worked really well, actually. Right, that's that scenario. So that is RB81 von Ahrensburg nach Hamburg by Thoromir, BR143 in the cab car on Hamburg Lübeck, or Ham Lübeck, as I had space to put it. Right, moving on. Let's do our ICET scenario.